Okay, here I'm going to give quick driving instructions just so that when the machine arrives somebody can look at this and get it off the trailer. Of course, this is the start switch. Get that over and start the machine up. We won't start it now or we won't hear ourselves. The throttle, get the throttle in a medium position, not too fast but a little bit off of idle. This is your forward and reverse control, and this is going to be detached when the machine comes. The control dial, this must be attached for the machine to go backward and forward. So this has to be attached. All the e-stops have to be pulled out in a normal position up so that the machine will operate. This emergency stop also has to be up. This knob here should be in the up position. This switch won't matter. This drawbar control will actually be probably in the hold position right here. To get the machine to move, you're going to want to turn the track mode to what would be the best mode? Probably well, you can turn it into probably the coordinate mode would be the best to get it off of the trailer. And then before you start the machine, make sure that this knob is in the center position so that when you start the machine, the tracks don't start to rotate. The other thing that needs to be checked before you move it off the machine is what we showed before, which is to make sure that these sensor dials are lined up with the notches on the leg, otherwise the wheels won't know where they're at and they'll start turning in unpredictable directions. Okay, so once we do that, start the machine up. Let's put some power here. Once the computer boots up, this light will be flashing. That's normal. That means you're in a manual mode. As long as this is not set to a string mode, you can begin to back the machine up. You'll put this in reverse. You'll take the dial and it'll click. You'll hear it come off of the off position. As soon as you click it, it'll be in the reverse position. However, it won't start to move till you advance the dial a little bit. And you can see what happens and get it to move and then shut it off if you need to. You can steer it by this knob. This will only operate as long as these, particularly the elevation, won't matter, but as long as the steer positions are in the automatic mode, then this control will control all the wheels. Pulling it off the trailer, it might be advisable to put these to manual, each one, and then all three tracks steer independently. You'll have to go slow, and you can adjust each track a little bit at a time by pushing these arrows, and you can go slowly off the trailer. If you put it into an automatic mode, this has to be to A, and A. Make sure that this knob is in the center so that the tracks don't start to turn in a direction that you don't know where they're going. Then you can use the dial to back up slowly, adjust yourself, and I think that should be it. You want the traction brake to be on, and I believe all of these switches, well, this is the only one that you can change, and that would be in the right position there. Make sure that the trimmer head is off when you take the unit off of a trailer. The other thing that you'll want to do is elevate a little bit so that you can have clearance coming off the trailer. You can elevate the whole machine, or you can elevate each leg independently. That's the other thing that should happen before you take it off the trailer. The elevation should all be put to manual. Otherwise, the machine will try to level itself as it's coming down off the trailer. So it's important that all of the legs be put into the manual elevation so that you can control the height of each leg. And when you have to adjust it, this goes up, this goes down. You can adjust the three legs independently as you track it off the trailer.